Hey guys, welcome home with Shannon. This is the Waistline Workout. Welcome back. Today we're talking about the waistline, which is really an imaginary line in your midsection. It's comprised of many different muscle groups, but the reason why we focus on it is because everyone wants to have some type of shape, like an hourglass shape, where you look great in your clothes and you feel great in your clothes. I often notice that you not only need to focus on your abs and your waist, but also the muscles of your back to create a nice waistline. So that's what we're going to do. To get started, we're just going to stretch it out and warm the muscles up a little bit. So just take one arm up and lean to the side. Keep your belly button pulled in towards your spine, and let's go the other way. Very good. And again. Now switch to the other side. Now we're going to place one foot behind the other and lean to the same side. If you feel any discomfort, just back off a little bit. Now switch. Very good. With your feet about shoulder width apart, you're going to roll from the hips around, again, just to stretch and to warm up these muscles before we get started in our workout. And let's go the opposite direction. Continue breathing. If any of this is uncomfortable, please reduce your range of motion. Nice job. I decided to use props today, so I'm going to grab my son's basketball, and it will help me to warm up a little more into the oblique muscles, which are on the sides of your body. And you just take the basketball and hold it with both hands and move side to side. Everyone's range of motion is different, so don't force it. Very nice. If you don't have a ball, you can always use a towel and grasp it in both hands. That will work just as well. Nice. You should feel your body warming up now. All right, place your ball down. We're just going to turn and look over your shoulder. If you're unable to look over your shoulder, just look in that direction. We're just trying to get a good stretch. Wonderful. Great job. So I'm going to grab my kettlebell. A kettlebell has a handle. It's weighted. This happens to be a 5-pound kettlebell. And I'm going to use the kettlebell to help me with my range of motion. When you utilize the kettlebell, make sure that it's a light weight. You don't want to use heavy weights when you're working your waistline because you can cause them to bulk up over time. Now that won't happen in the type of workouts that I do. but that's just an FYI. We're keeping the weights light. And we're just reaching down to the side. Again, not forcing it. That's the kettlebell. You can also do this exercise without a weight, just using your hand. So I'll demonstrate that now on the other side. We are now into the workout portion of this video. Very good. This is a side crunch, and you can actually see my waist crunching as I lean over. Very good. I'm going to take it down to the mat now and lay on my belly. Again, I mentioned that in order to create a waistline, there are many muscle groups involved, and I strongly feel that back fat really can have an impact on the way our waistline looks, or creating that imaginary line or definition. So I'm going to show you ways to tone up your lats or your back muscles so that you can create a cinch in your midsection. But first we're going to stretch it out. So I'm just kind of resting on my elbows for a few moments. And now we're going to warm up the lower back. So straighten your legs, and this would ordinarily be called swimming, but we're not using the upper body yet, just the legs. Now we're going to engage the upper body. I'm doing a reverse crunch here with my hands behind my head, bringing my chest off the mat while moving my legs. And now I will stop moving my legs and just keep the upper body moving. Trust me, if you are doing this with me, you feel the burn right under the bra line. Very effective. Go ahead and bend those knees and bring your elbows towards your heels. This is a backwards row, and it feels so good. We're burning that back fat so that we can create a waistline. Awesome job. We're going to stretch it out. Reach toward one foot. If you can grab it, go for it. Continue breathing. And switch. Now I'll challenge you to grab both feet. Continue breathing. Keep your head in line with your spine. Chest up off the mat. What a great stretch. To get out of this, release one foot at a time. And instead of lowering your chest, let's do some more side crunches, okay? So you're reaching your hand to your knee, going side to side with your chest off of the mat. Nice job. We are working those obliques and also more of those lats. It's a great burn. I love it. Go ahead and take a break here. You're just going to lay flat on the mat with your feet apart and your head turned to one side. Go ahead and push up. Sit back. You really want to stretch the back out. Round the back and put your head down. Very good. I have one more stretch for you. Go ahead and kind of swivel your legs. Grab your shin and then lean to the same side. Very nice. Swivel your legs the other way. Grab the shin and reach to that same side. It feels weird when you're doing it, but it's a great way to get a nice stretch on that outer side.